We recently visited the ISN Tool Dealer Expo for 2023. Now, each year, the Expo is held in Orlando, Florida, and since it's not too far of a drive for us, of course, we're going to visit. Now, the Expo brings together dozens of equipment and tool manufacturers showing off their newest and greatest products. So, of course, we're going to be there to try to capture the excitement. So, let's get started. The K-Tool booth is always slammed, and you can see why with the various equipment and tools they have to offer, from headlamps to Bluetooth speakers to underhood lights and battery boosters. You name it, K-Tool offers it. Toolboxes that we'll see more of, wrenches, sockets, pry bars. Again, the list goes on and on, even to coolers and water bottles. Even steps and step ladders as well, to engine stands and lifts, jack stands. Again, just everything they have to offer. Floor jacks from aluminum 1.5 ton all the way up to 5, 6, 7, even 10-ton floor jacks. Even brake flaring tools, service carts, even into the larger toolboxes and shop stools. Here's just a short list of their toolboxes. Really nice looking units as well. Everything from again, small service carts all the way up to full size toolboxes as well. Plenty of tool stores to choose from. Milwaukee Tool always aims to please, and they bring a ton of tools, equipment, accessories, you name it, and they've got 4 brand new tools they were showing off. So let's go ahead and get started.
I'm Calvin Kirkbride, product manager with Milwaukee Tool. Today we are going to be introducing the M12 Fuel Insider Extended Reach Box Ratchet. This tool is going to deliver unrivaled access, 60 foot-pounds of max torque, and ultimate versatility. So what we have here is we have an anvilless tool design, and you insert the sockets directly into the head of the tool. You can have it standard, you can have it low profile, and you can put it in the opposite direction, not having the paddle impede the access. And when we look at the low profile of this tool, you're going to be the same, if not smaller, than a manual solution. And that is going to allow you to get into the tightest spaces and allow you to take off timing covers. And the pass-through capabilities allow you to take off sway bar links, strut towers, grounding bolts, you name it. This is going to be the ultimate solution. And when we look at other cordless solutions, we're over 3/4 of an inch, almost a full inch savings in profile. This is a tool that we are very excited to announce and get into your hands hopefully soon. Every single tool, both bare tool and kit, is going to come with our 16-piece accessory kit. It'll be 8 through 19 plus 21, along with a 1/4 inch anvil adapter, a 3/8 anvil adapter, and a 1/4 inch magnetic hex bit. And these sockets are going to be passed through up to 15 millimeters and 9/16 inch SAE.
Here at the Milwaukee booth at the ISN show, and this is the new MLW 3150. Looks a little bit like the M-Spectre, which the head unit is pretty close. Functions are pretty close as well, but difference is this very small camera and cable is much smaller, and it's removable and replaceable as well, and you have a front-facing and a side-facing camera. So you can see cylinder walls as well as the top of pistons or whatever else you're inspecting, intake runners, what have you. So very good images coming as well. You can take video, you can take still images and save them to an SD card as well. New tap and die set from Milwaukee. They're going to have several sets available. This is the SAE. They also have metric. So pretty typical looking hex style dies and pretty typical looking taps, but where they go different here is in the handle that associates with the tooling as well. And this will fit your smaller taps as well as your larger taps, so no need to switch your tooling to do that. as well as this handle will pop off. It's got detents all the way around it. They pop on there and hold securely. They pop back off, and you can see the indentions here in the tool. You can also grab the rod out of here and use it like a conventional T-handle as well. These should be shipping in August, and you can get them in various sizes. I'm here at the Clore booth, and this is the JNC 8800, and it's their 12-volt cap jump starter. So this is different than your typical jump starters, and it's got a large cap in here that can be charged. Number one, it's very light. It weighs like 8 pounds. And right now this is reading 32%, but you can hook this up to 12 volts of power and it will charge within like 30 seconds to a minute and give 100%, and you're going to get 800 cold cranking amps to jump start that car. You can also plug it into wall power, and that's going to charge your lithium battery that can then charge the capacitor as well. Check out this precision ratcheting screwdriver set from Vim Tools. It's not just a fine ratcheting screwdriver, of course reversible, but you can also pull these tips off. So now you have a stubby if you need to, or you can swap out to other tips that you already have prepared. Also from Vim, a legit impact kit. Various tips.
Hi guys, this is Cuban, one of the strongest adhesives on the market. You can see, we put a small amount of the glue on just like that, and after just a couple seconds of holding these two together, they'll be almost permanently bonded. Just a small amount of time, give a little twist there. Now you can see just how strong that is. Hold it just like that. Our Cuban works great by itself just like that, but when combined with our powder here, put a small amount just out like that, and the same liquid that I just used, I'll throw it on top. Now that's going to see a small chemical reaction. Boom. That, file, sand, drill it, works well in almost any capacity, withstands extremely high temperatures, extremely high heats. Let me show you one more time here. I'm going to put this plastic bag underneath this piece of plastic, fill it in with a bit of Cuban, going to hit it with the same liquid that I just used. Same reaction is going to happen there, and boom, that's cured. I can file that flush to the surface, and it is completely waterproof, petrol-proof, airproof. Works extremely well in that capacity.
Here we are in the Atlas Automotive Equipment booth, and they have everything you can think of when it comes to tire and wheel installation, balancing, you name it, even into lifting large wheels and tires onto heavy trucks, even cleaning up brake rotors and lug nuts, 4-post lifts, 2-post lifts, transmission jacks, even into air compressors and large blasting cabinets. They have you covered, especially when it comes to tires and wheels and even into computer balancing. Atlas has the equipment for you. And then their Atlas 7,000-pound quick bay small car light truck lift.
Hey, what's going on, guys and gals? This is Josh Carton from Curian here at the ISN TDE Show 2023. Here to talk to you about the new Curian Run and Gun tablet and the N2 Neuron. So what I've got right here is the N2 Neuron hooked up to a demo board that's going to be showing us some battery tests and alternator tests. And I am Bluetooth connected from this unit to our Run and Gun tablet, but if you've got any Android device, you can download this free from the App Store today, and you'll have access to all of this. So what we've done with the Neuron and the app is turned it into a guided component testing system. So if you work on vehicles that have batteries, alternators, starters, ignitions, ignition switches, parasitic draws, any of that, air conditioning systems, we have got a guided system test for you. So what do? You choose the system you want to test, then you choose what aspect of that system you want to test. In this case, we are looking at a cranking voltage on a battery. So I'm going to select my battery cranking, and I can watch a 30-second video that will show you how to set up the tool, where to put the leads on the tool, where to put the leads on the vehicle, and what procedures to follow. After you do that, it will automatically give you feedback on whether or not that thing is good or bad. And if it is bad, come over here to the text area and you can read recommendations on how to repair that, what you should look at next, and what to do. So after you fix the problem, you can confirm the fix. So with our guided component test, you select the test, learn the test, find the problem, and confirm the fix. So going through your entire diagnostic process on any of these components and systems, the guided component testing setup will help you and guide you through that. And if you still need a multimeter, there's a full 2-channel multimeter on here: volts, ohms, amps, temperature, continuity, diode testing, and more. You still have your system test built in, and we're going to go ahead and head over here, and you can graph waveforms so almost a built-in oscilloscope here. So if you got any other meter, any other graphing meter, this is what an injector would look like underneath that graphing meter. But we can actually shut off the RMS functionality or the math functions and look at the true waveform like a scope underneath. So with that, that is the M2 Neuron and your run and gun tablet. We've got plenty of variations of kits, new bundles, and everything else that have come out to the market and launched here at the ISN show.
These are some brand new tools from Ingersoll Rand that will be coming out during this year. So we have a reciprocating saw, 8,000 strokes per minute and 1 1/4 inch stroke. We also have a 2,000 foot-pound, 3/4 inch or 1 inch pistol grip, 20 volt cordless impact wrench. We have the polishers that these are running off the 20 volt platform, and then a drill and a hammer drill as well. And this new impact wrench has their patented circular LED that surrounds the complete fastener or complete socket.
Something brand new is their brand new G5351 4.5 inch and 5 inch angle grinder. Runs on their 20 volt platform, has their brushless motor, large paddle switch there, making things very easy to turn on and off regardless of how you're holding the tool. Looking forward to seeing this new grinder from Ingersoll Rand. And these are their new compact impact wrenches. This is the 1/2 inch version, the W3131. Very nice looking unit. Multiple speeds. There are 3 speeds there at the base of the tool with the push of a button. And obviously they have their patented ring light that surrounds the fastener. The same ring light is here on this impact driver as well. So you get the 1/4 inch hex impact driver, again with multiple speeds there at the base, variable speed trigger as well. This impact driver, impact wrench, and the grinder, as well as the 3/8 anvil impact wrench, are available now.
We design tools for body shops. That's our mainstay. And you may have seen these if you were at SEMA last year. These were all over the place. This is for vacuum floor pulling. Basically what we do is we've got a vacuum plate right here. Drop it to the ground. We designed this. We want to keep the foam off the ground as much as possible so it'll adhere to the ground. So we just attach a strap to it. So you drop this down, apply shop air to it, and it'll draw down to the floor. As long as there's no major cracks through the floor, it'll hold. We've held this over 1,200 pounds of pressure on this. We were at SEMA. We didn't have this out at SEMA, which is the reason we can show this here. And we were in the process of working on this. And what we noticed at SEMA was everybody that was doing this, and there were 8 other companies that had this a similar system down. They were pulling off of the tower, and the biggest issue of pulling off the tower is you can pull hard enough for that to release off the ground. Okay, if you're pulling off the tower and that releases off the ground, you could have anywhere from 500. Some of these go 500 pounds. Some of them go up to 2,000 pounds of pressure. If there's 200 pounds of pressure going this way and you lose vacuum, this is going to go to the car. The car isn't going to come to it. So what we did was we created an ability when this pulls off the ground, we're just transferring the energy over this pivot point. So we're using the tower as just a fulcrum to deliver that energy to the vehicle. Just used for dent removal, minor sheet metal adjustments. A lot of people are using them for glue pulling. A lot of people are using them with the weld-on keys, which our dent puller provides, wiggle wire, things like that. So it's just it's a real efficient method of doing light pulls in a body shop. Can go anywhere in the shop. You don't need to take the vehicle over the frame machine, lock it down to a frame machine, and do your pulls. You take this to where the vehicle is in the body tech stall and do the repairs right there.
We stopped by the Mayhew booth to see all their great new products, including their made in the USA products, like their socket bit sets that you can buy individually. You can buy them in multiple size kits in various different forms and even colors, made from S2 tool steel and obviously chrome vanadium and chromoly as well. They even have made in the USA screwdrivers that are made right here in Florida. So great to see more made in the USA products coming your way from Mayhew. And it didn't stop there, going to their dual drive socket bits as well, and then into their large pry bar sets. Their Dominator series pry bars look really, really nice. A nice rubber overmolded handles with strike through plates as well.
We're here at the Vessel booth, and they have an awesome set of screwdrivers, various sets. But one of the coolest things is they have their high-speed cordless screwdriver, regular speed cordless screwdriver, rechargeable with a USB right here on the screwdriver, and then even handheld ratcheting screwdrivers as well. And the cool thing is, they come apart and then you can use that as a stubby if you need to. So really nice set, and even getting into their regular screwdrivers, great feel on the handle, hardened tips as well, and then even impact ready screwdrivers with a mechanism in there that when you hit it, it's going to click and move. Awesome stuff from Vessel.